We're getting set here, ladies and gentlemen, for the round of Michigan. As it's James Stabilita out front. William Brock, who won this race earlier this season on the front row. Green flag is out in Michigan. They fly out of turn 2, 3 wide, 4 wide. Zachary Fitzwater Sr., Watkins Glen winner being aggressive, who just won Watkins Glen to get into the chase. The frame rates are going crazy right now for some reason. They come out of turn 4. It's gonna be James Stabilita on the 42 at the line, who leads lap number 1 here at Michigan. Battle for second, Fitzwater and Andy Strickland, along with Dylan Young, trying to come up through the middle. Car into the wall back there, a couple drivers into the wall. As we stay green, Dylan Young for second underneath Andy Strickland. Can't get there as the 19 is going to get a huge run. James Stabilita currently leading, who is going to end up missing the chase, has yet to score a win this season. And if they win today, it would be bittersweet, because it would be a win nonetheless, but be too late, as here comes the 19 with a big run here as they go down the backstretch. Andy Strickland, your Daytona 500 winner this year, hasn't really been showing speed since winning Daytona, as he runs second right now. Behind him, Dylan Young in the 5, filling up for Raymond Fisher, who's returned to the track. Sort of. He is the spotter for the 5. It's 3 wide for the lead. Dylan Young to the inside now. Like I was mentioning, Raymond Fisher is Dylan Young's sponsor. The 33 had to check up big time right there. '83 into the wall back there. Dylan Young to the lead. He hasn't really led since taking over the 5, but he has been inside the top 5 ever since he took over. For Fisher and car sideways, that's the 72. I believe they kept it straight. Eddie Riley got completely sideways right there. Nathan into the wall right there. These guys are like 4 wide back here. Contact, guys, be careful. Marcus Perez down there on the inside. Car to the wall and they're gonna wreck. There they go. And around multiple drivers. Caution flag is gonna be out here. 16 with heavy damage. 18 is around. Sam Edoskin, Gustavo Rocha, Tim Randolph, Hugo Jones involved. The 27, Derek Hamill was also involved. Carter Friesen with heavy damage on his Toyota machine. As caution comes out here on lap 5. As out front, it's the 5 of Dylan Young. Let's get a look at the replay. It all started right here, actually. They were 4 wide. Tony Green, a tire went down on his Ford machine and just went right up into the wall and was riding the wall all the way into turns 1 and 2 to the exit of turn 2. As there was a lot of contact, a lot of drivers getting into the wall, and a tire just went down on the Ford machine right there. Tony Green, another driver who missed the chase. Shown a lot of speed so far this season, just couldn't really be there at the end. And then Eddie Riley ended up getting into him right there, going into other drivers. Sam Edoskin hard into that outside wall right there. And everyone else was just along for the ride. 47, Bafod Sacco way down to the inside. 27, Derek Hamill getting turned. Heavy contact right there between the 13 and 20, I think. His day is done. Another look at it here. As you see, Green was already in the wall, and they were already 4 wide, so that wasn't going to work out to begin with. And right now, everyone was just trying to hang on for dear life to their car. Maria Valera. Oh, Riley actually goes upside down and does a barrel roll or 2. Yeah, the 20 goes hard into the wall right there. It's his day is most likely done. Get some onboards here. big tumble right there for the 72. Get you back to the restart. Getting ready to go back green here. A couple drivers out of the race. A few of them are going to be down there on the inside, including Dylan Abrahamian, Max Anderson, Maria Valera, and others. Chauncey Henry Jr. The 5 of Dylan Young is out front. He's going to take us back to the green. Green flag is back out here at Michigan as we're coming up on halfway here. Yeah, those lap cars are going to be really slow right there. Here comes Zachary Fitzwater Sr. down to the inside, challenging for the lead. Your Watkins Glen winner. There was a lot of controversy about whether or not the car for that Fitzwater had out at Watkins Glen was legal. And inspection, they did go under inspection, post-race inspection, and the car just barely passed inspection. By literally not even that much, just barely. But nonetheless, they did pass inspection. Got themselves into the chase. It's the last drivers to lock themselves in the chase. They've been struggling all season, really, and it's looking really fast here today in search of his 10th career win. And looking to go back-to-back here. Dylan Young side by side with James Stabilito battling. As Dylan Young last week finished 10th at Watkins Glen in his first ever road course start. Fisher was spotting for him there at the Glen. And Fisher is here today spotting for him once again. And Fisher's going to be the spotter on that 5 car until he returns. Fitzwater Sr. looking really fast right now, looking to go back-to-back. No other driver has done that so far this season anyways. Joe Jefferson having a really good run. Another driver who's going to end up missing the chase here. He goes underneath the 42 for 3rd. Eli Bright in the 88 battling with Andy Strickland. Bright, another winless driver this season, is shocking everyone, I say. As would expect that 88 to have a win or two by now. Couple side-by-side battles, allowing the 34 to be way out front. Fitzwater looking in search of his 10th career victory. Look at Eli Bright 3 wide for 2nd as he had to check up. Car got really loose right there. And you see the big run all the drivers get in as they go right by him. Down the backstretch. Bill Jefferson up to 2nd. Will they make it on field? I'm pretty sure they're going to have to pit. So pit stops might be what wins the driver this race. Jeff Brown, we haven't talked about him much. Another driver who missed the chase, having a solid run right now. James Bowles, another driver having a solid run as he battles side by side with the 48 or with the 22. Kevin Warren in the 12, one of 2 Dodges out there. Warren, another winless driver this season, having a pretty solid run right now, right outside the top 10 as there goes pit stops. The 34 is in and others, the 42. And that's going to allow these guys to battle for the lead. Dylan Young got his teammate Eli Bright to the inside. Bright with a huge run here going down into 1 and 2. Can he make it stick? As he does. Try and get a huge run down the backstretch here. Pit stops are going to be really critical. Pretty sure these guys are going to make their way down pit road now. And yes, they will. Joe Jefferson trying to get there first, but that can happen as they come into pit road. Eli Bright leads everyone else down. As we look for the other drivers. And there they go, Zachary Fitzwater Sr. Max Anderson, who's currently a lap down, I believe. As There's a 34. We're going to keep an eye on him. They come around. It'll be 3 laps to go. These guys are now getting off of pit road. Gonna watch the race off pit road here. I believe the 88 Eli Bright, yes. As he's first off of pit road, then the 14, then the 77. There's the 34. We're gonna watch here, see if he passes these guys. Where's the 88? There he is up front. There's the 34, he flies past the 14. As he's gonna try to hunt down Eli Bright. Coming to the line, will be 3 laps to go for the 88, who's been winless this season. And for any winless driver, if they win this race, it's bittersweet. As 3 to go at Michigan. Eli Bright in the 88 out front, being hunted down by the 34 of Zachary Fitzwater Sr. And we have battle for third here. James Stabilito and Joe Jefferson. That 34, look at the huge run he has on the backstretch. He's catching the 88 here. Battle for the lead, Fitzwater Sr. 2 laps to go at Michigan. Everyone seems to be pretty calm right now. And we're hearing that they had a problem putting fuel into the car for the 5, and he actually has heavy right side damage. Dylan Young does. Battling 3 wide right there with William Brock and Nick Smith. As we go back up to the front, slow car of Anderson. Fitzwater Sr. underneath the 88 for the lead. Coming to the line, they're side by side. The white flag waves at Michigan. Can the 34 complete the pass? Gonna see it right here. He drives it in deep right there. James Stabilito on the 42 gets a huge run down the backstretch. They're still side by side for the lead. Here comes the 42. Out of turn 4, can he make it stick? As they're side by side at the line. It's gonna be close, checker flag, and I think it's the 88. Yes, it is. Eli Bright scores the win here at Michigan. What a finish. Oh.